Biden's valedictory UN speech was quite striking because actually he he also faced up to some of the bad things that had happened on his watch. He spoke, uh, I thought, quite movingly about US troops and other troops who had been lost during the withdrawal from Kabul, for example. I mean, he didn't try and polish his uh, polish his record too much. He was frank about some of the things that went wrong. And he did then conclude with a call for other leaders to see his example and understand that holding on to power is not the be all and end all of having power. But then when he turned to his own choice to stand down and the need to listen to the will of the people, there was suddenly an extra degree of animation. And I think that tells you perhaps not so much about the UN, but more about what motivates Biden politically. And the second question is, will we remember this? You know, there will be hundreds of speeches at the UN this week, and most of them will be forgotten even before the next speaker gets to the podium. Donald Trump was different. Donald Trump understood that he was really playing for social media, and so he did have some killer lines like calling Kim Jong-un little rocket man. I think everyone remembers that.
Hmm.
But you know, most of Trump's speeches were not very substantive. So, I mean, overall, I would say that while Biden gave a good speech today, there will be other good speeches. It's not really the speeches that matter at the General Assembly. I think what really matters is more the fact that this is still an opportunity for a lot of politicians, a lot of other actors to come together and meet in person and actually have conversations in the margins that may be more consequential than what goes on the stage. So right now, this week, the Iranians are here, Arab representatives are here. We know that on the podium, they're going to be very firm, condemning Israel, calling for a ceasefire. What I would be interested to know is, are they going to each other's missions? Are they going to each other's hotels? Are they having quiet conversations about how to de-escalate the situation between Israel and Lebanon? Because that may be more valuable than whatever goes on in public. The fact that everyone is here and can talk to each other more easily and more directly than they normally could.